What is happening, guys? Today I'm bringing you another Wulong Fallen Dynasty build. Today I'm bringing you my ice build. Basically, this is an all-around just amazing build for overall damage. It's not the most defensive-based build, but this build is very damage oriented, as you'll see, very wizardly spell oriented, but basically starting out anyway with our mounted bandit scimitars. That's going to be our main weapon. On that special effect we have beckoning pine and sudden tornado. Those two effects are probably my favorite in the game. Beckoning pine because it flows so nice. You can basically go right around the enemy or right around whoever you're trying to take on. And then Sudden Tornado is also one that you can also spam, but you jump up in the air. So having both those on these blades is just a powerhouse. Also, they scale with an A in water. Our secondary weapon is just a good old Cavalry Halberg. This is an A in water. Also a little bit in earth too, so if we run across an enemy, our enemy basically, which is earth is good against water, we can pull out this halberg and be completely okay there. Also, our mounted scimitars are good in wood, so if we run across anything that is metal, or I'm sorry, anything that is earth, wood is good against earth. That also will decimate a wood creature. But talk about our armor a little bit. We are using the Baihu helmet for the defensive and wood. We are using the giant wrestler pauldron set for the defensive and earth, because earth, is our main enemy with this type of build. And then we are using the gauntlets of boldness for water defense, and then an all-around Star Swords Tiger Servant footwear for some water, earth, and fire defense. For our accessories, basically we are using anything that just basically uses any type of recovery. We're focused on recovery, also fatal strike damage, restore HP, and water phase spell spirit consumption as well. Going into our status, we are an HP of about 790 to 800. If this was a level 150, this would be over 800. Our attack power is pretty good, 513 and 567 on both of our weapons. Both of our weapons are +9. I believe, actually, no, wait, I believe they're +8. On this, yes, they are +8. So +9 would be even over 600 on that. So pretty good there. Looking at our spirit sustainability, 98, spell duration, 115%. Our stealth is 582, which is good if you wanted a stealth build. Our spirit gain rate on our attack is 110%, which is very good. Our deflect is 107%, which is very good. This build is all about being good at deflects. You get rewarded for being good at deflects. That's what this water build is very good about. Spirit consumption rate, martial art 91%, wizardly spells 91, and deflect 78%. So as you see, deflects, we have a great spirit consumption rate. Wizardly spells, I'd like to see that closer to 80%, but 90 is not horrible. We get so much spirit back with our attacks that it's you don't even notice that really in battle. But talking about our defenses, as you look down through our defenses, we're covered all the way around except metal. But I'm not too concerned because we have a lightning spell that we can pull out for anything like that. Also, our fire attack is very low. So honestly, if you would want to make this even a better build, metal being weak to fire, you could somehow sort fire into this. I mean, our fire virtue is only 10. I don't know how that would work. I'm just spitballing ideas here. But I did play with this build quite a bit in a play on my Xbox account, and I had a ton of fun with it. This is just a very fast-paced type of combat, and it's just super fun to play with. For our wizardly spells on this build, we got an Ominous Chill. Obviously, we're going to use Ominous Chill. This is just one of the best spells in the game. It's just a massive damage maker. I would not be surprised if this gets nerfed down the road a bit, just because of how much damage this can put out. On our second, we have Ice Weapon. If we want to build up Frost, it's just an awesome way to do that. Also, it increases our damage. It's just an all-around great thing to have. Heaven's Rage. So this is our counter. Basically, if we come across anything that is, we're not getting the damage put out with our water, we can whip this out and just wreck it. Being an earth, basically, being a water build, our main worry is earth. And if Earth comes across us, what's good against Earth? Wood. So I have Heaven's Rage set on here if that would come across, if we come across any Earth creatures, that we can just decimate them with that. And like I said, with our stats on this build, we are rolling with a good 30 Earth. I'm sorry, 30 wood. So we do put out plenty of damage with our lightning, as I'll demonstrate here. But for our stats, we're using 30 wood, 10 fire, 15 earth, 10 metal, and 80 water. Mainly, you know, our water is our main hard cap skill. This for our wizard spell, spirit consumption, just at a nice 10. Earth for our basically our armor, so we can have good agility. Our fire, just so we can have a little bit more martial art return, because we are going to be using martial arts on this build. And for our vigor, our life, and our spell duration too, with that wood at 30, that gives us about 800 HP on this build, with plenty of spell duration. And back to the set of the wizardly spells, like I was saying, I have Ominous Chill, Ice Weapon, Heaven's Rage, and the last one we have here is Frozen Spear Trap. Now, if you wanted to, you could also even put in, you know, like, what's it called? The Earth one. Having a blank here tonight. Imposing Slab. It's one of my favorite spells in the game. I can't believe I forgot that. Imposing Slab would also be good here. If you come across anything that would be, you know, strong to water, then obviously, you know, you wouldn't fight it with water. So if you might want to switch that on there. But other than that, this build all around works real well, as you'll soon see. For our Divine Beast, we have our Divine Beast at Exanyu. I have no idea how to say that. Zanwu. I just like this one. This is neat. It summons, you know, it strikes nearby enemies with a continuous frost wave. It attacks close enemies with ice projectiles. The attack range increases when your more rank is 10 and cannot be neutralized by affinities. Resignation is also nice too. The apply the ice damage to your weapon increases automatic spirit recovery and HP damage dealt. It's just a great Divine Beast for this build. You could also, you know, obviously use Baze. Baze is great. Haste upon deflect counterattack is fantastic. Fatal strike damage up percentage as well is up to. I've been playing with this lately with this build, and I like it. It's just kind of unique. I like having a giant turtle come out shooting nice things. It's kind of unique. So we talked about it. Now let's see it in action. It has pretty good defense too on this build, actually, too. So yeah, absolutely no problem there. Very strong build there. And here it is fighting a human type of build.
I trust you are prepared. Then let us cross blades. There's some strength in your blows. You're off guard, and I will make you regret it.
As you can see, it's just a fun build. I mean, we just can run around stuff and just... It's so fast. It's just such a fast type of build. And like I said, if you come across anything with earth, well, you'll see. So yeah, even if you come across an earth creature, you will have a counter to that. Obviously, we didn't do as much damage as we did with Ominous Chill. As you see, when we threw at Ominous Chill, we just kind of melted that thing. But even if we didn't want to use Ominous Chill, we could still, you know, we still have Heaven's Rage we can throw out if we needed to. So that's the build, guys. That is my water... let's see here. I forget what I even named this one. I know I named the video of this, but Ice Champion. This is my Ice Champion set. Basically, it's just, and I didn't even use the halberd at all. I mean, the halberd is so fun to play with too. You can put ice weapon on this halberd, and it's just a nice heavy weapon to have too with this build. You can also, if you wanted to, use Lu Bu's halberd. It also scales on ice, or scales on water. That'd be another good substitution. I just felt like this was a nice little cleaner approach though for this. I mean, this just feels good. It's just, like I said, this is just a fast build. It's all about getting in fast damage, throwing out Ominous Chill to melt stuff. If you need to use that counter, you know, Heaven's Rage is on there. You could also take Heaven's Rage off too and put like an Earth spell on there. I mean, we do have on this build, you know, a solid 15 Earth. So we could, you know, have something in there. You could also throw something metal if you wanted to do that, or even more health. You could also actually utilize another health spell actually in that slot too. That's kind of like a free ball spot. But yeah, I hope you guys like this build. This is a really, really fun build. Probably one of my favorite builds to play through this game, just because it's so fast-paced. There's so much damage being put out, and it's just a lot of fun. So if you guys like this video and like this build, give it a like, and we'll see you on the next one, guys. Stay strong.